We're starting off high.
We can get
I think
two fools agree on that one. Oh, by the way, look, we got the wide shot.
there was you had accountability. Now what I can
Now all you need is a podcast and a YouTube channel.
no, not even.
Where give me the money. Show me the money.
Apparently there's a Foolproof page.
Shoot the J. Shoot it. Live on Facebook.com/Foolproof Entertainment Network. I need you on Twitter. I need you to repost the Facebook pages.
To raise a human before I would
Trust a human to raise back wolves?
before I would trust a human to raise a wolf.
Right. I hear you. Yo, what up, fools? Welcome to another edition of Two Fools Agree. As always, I'm your host, Michael Reggie, with my main man, Clifford Jordan Jennings. Somebody forgot to click the mute button. Welcome to Season 7. Season fucking 7.
That nigga got
of
enthusiasm.
The Fools.
That
The
nigga
Foolproof Entertainment
enthusiastic.
Network.
That nigga got enthusiasm.
Season 7, sir. Ain't nothing changed but the
Yes.
drink.
Cheers.
Oh, man. Happy New Year to you, sir.
Happy New Year's.
We still here. We still standing. We still strong. Here's what I would like to do with tonight's episode. This is my inadvertent thought. I think we should develop our own foolproof bingo card for 2026.
I actually think that that's a pretty good idea.
So that means we got to come up with, I don't know, 20 some odd things. And then we'll create an icon. I'll create a little picture of it. And anytime some wild shit goes down in 2025 or 2026 rather, we can fill in the bingo card.
I think that is a pretty good idea.
Yeah. I liked it. I was a fan. So let's hold that one. That could be the majority of the show. Oh,
Yeah, I like
man.
that.
So with my inadvertent being tabled for the main topic, what do you got, sir? Any inadvertent thoughts to get us going?
My only inadvert is if we have proof that the CIA has the power to control our cars, they should be responsible for a percentage of our insurance.
I don't disagree. Actually, I think we should just do away with insurance, honestly.
I mean, I agree with that, but I feel
because the
like
whole thing
that,
is a racketeering scam.
But at the same time, though, I think that
I think we should do away with homeowners insurance. I think we should do away with medical insurance. I think we should.
Well, you know, like I said,
car insurance.
that I mean, not to start too early, but I think that that's one of the things on the bingo card.
Yeah. What is what?
Trump gets rid of
he
property
finds a
taxes
Okay.
and shit, like, because you got to think if most of the
but
the
we already
people,
have property taxes are gone, and well, they're not gone, but they're severely limited now in Ohio, which is
What do you
interesting.
mean?
You know, right after private equity bought it all up.
That's why I
They
say,
put a cap on property insurance.
you know, I think they'll get rid of it altogether.
Okay.
Because you got to think a lot of these people can't afford anything but renting
Yeah.
anyway, right?
Yep.
So and a lot of people can't afford the rent of the average home as opposed to the rent of an apartment. So I'm sure that there are a lot of places that are owned by your Black Rocks and your Vanguards that are empty because people can't afford to stay in those places,
Yeah.
which is going to mess with their bottom line if they have to pay property tax on all of those locations and they don't have people in them.
Well,
So
which
I
is why
think
I've actually and it's been proposed in the more, I'll call them leftist circles, of a vacancy tax. If
right,
you
you know,
own
I've heard you,
property that doesn't have is vacant, then you owe a tax on it, which gives you incentive to bring down your prices.
but before they would ever do anything to help us, they would do something to
Oh, no
help
doubt.
them.
You're right.
So that would let's eliminate the property tax altogether, and it gives the illusion that I'm here doing something for the people, when in all actuality I'm still doing everything for the investors and all that.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that we see something like a property tax situation. I don't think insurance will ever be done away with, as much as I do agree that that's a racket. Because what's the ulterior? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
the alternative.
yeah, like are you just gonna make people have to work it out with each other, and then what, you get violent because somebody can't afford to fix your car because they don't have insurance and they're expected to pay out of pocket? Like,
That's
it would
fair.
lead, you have violence already in accidents with people not wanting to show their insurance
Yeah.
information. So with people not having insurance, it coming directly out of their pocket, there would have to be some sort of incentive for them to pay you
Yeah.
back, which would have to be some sort of strong arming or violence.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can't
there's
just
a
trust
difference.
everybody to do it just
There,
out of the kindness of their heart.
there's a different. Well, I mean, there are some states where you're not required to have auto insurance, but you are required to show proof of financial responsibility. But then you get into the whole debate of, so you can't have a car if you can't afford to basically replace someone else's.
Right.
Yeah. Well, maybe that forces more public transportation, sir. I
An
don't know,
issue in
man.
and of itself.
All right.
Because
So,
every blue state that has public transportation is shit.
I mean, I think that's a matter of opinion. Like, I think that you have plenty of states that most of the public relies on public transportation, and
And they'll tell you it's shit. Chicago, New York, they'll tell you this is shitty. And that's what I'm saying. Your way's not right either. So what do you do?
yeah. Well, we go back
Like,
to
I
walking.
know
We
that
go
you,
back to walking communities, Cliff.
and then what? Then what? Owned by Amazon and Walmart,
Probably.
and you know what I'm
No,
saying? Like,
community owned co-ops. Co-ops are going to make a huge dent in 2026. I feel like. I think you are going to see more and more people,
they already are in a
more.
way.
They are like they're starting to get attention now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's the move. We've got to almost build a parallel economic structure to what exists now.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, what it is if a motherfucker is going to beat you to submission with financials, eliminate the financials,
Right.
eliminate them altogether. And if you have community based places, depending on the situation there, it can be more of a percentage
Yeah.
than a cost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That way, if someone in the community can't cover that portion, I can pay a bigger percentage this month.
Right.
And that would cover them with
Well,
five other of us.
it's the altruistic version of dynamic pricing, right? So
Right,
dynamic
right,
pricing today, everybody uses your data to make you pay the most possible that you will still make that purchase. They will
right,
track you down, they will, see whatever websites you visited, they'll see whatever other comparable products you've looked at, and they will figure out how to charge you the most that you are willing to pay.
right.
Now, flip that on its head, use dynamic pricing to let you pay the lowest that I can afford to give it to you.
Right. Like your rent would be ranged from this to that, no more than this, and this would only be in the case of emergencies inside of the community.
Right.
If it's a state of emergency, meaning there are people in the community that need assistance or something fixing or something, then you may have state of emergency pay for that month.
Right.
But
there may be price
right,
increases, but it's transparent as to what that increase is and why.
right.
Whereas today they're gouging us every time we go to the grocery store, every time we go to the pump, every time we go
And
to
it's
pay a
split.
new insurance.
It's split between the collective as opposed to targeting
Right.
the one we should.
The shareholders are the ones who are actually benefiting from the product or the service.
Right.
Versus
Right.
now the shareholders are a black door group that is just after only one thing.
The shareholder
money.
are the people. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It would be beneficial for all of us to make this work because,
right.
you know,
And that's a model that can and does work today.
when you have like-minded individuals,
Right.
the issue is like it's always been. When you get into groups of more than 75, it starts becoming a community.
Yeah. Fair.
Now you're getting into city shit, and now you gotta, govern it differently.
Yeah.
Does everybody have a say? Is that
the root of most of our problems, is that we've got too many people in too small of areas?
Definitely. And too many people that aren't intelligent that are allowed to be involved.
Right.
I think you should be tested to be able to vote and shit. You should be tested. You should have to take like a driver's license test. And if you can't pass a certain grade, you don't have anything to say with what goes on because you don't know what's good for yourself, let alone the country.
Right. And I think
there's a lot of people.
Obviously, the fear
like
is that that's weaponized against minority communities because they have poorer schools in general. They have less opportunity. Like that's always been the fear with requiring something like that.
But see, that's where, and that I hate to go there, but that's where the structure of the European, you know what I'm saying, took over. It took over all of that.
Yeah.
And it made it to where if you have this, if you're in a good school, that doesn't mean that you're mentally stable though, G. We're seeing that right now with the rich on top. We're like, are they even, are they even humane? Right. Do they have? So these are the people that are making our decisions. Why would we not want them tested to make sure their brain is right?
Right.
It's no different with police officers.
I hear you.
Not just your academy. Your academy is based on the old ways of doing things. It has to be an actual exam.
Yeah.
A psychological examination, the same way that they put agents and shit through. Why are the police officers not being tested like the agents are?
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
In order to be a detective, you have to go through a psychological. Well, why didn't you already do that when they were a cop?
Right.
Stupid bitch.
No, there are psychological tests that are required. However, I think to your point, it's a lower standard.
Yeah, it's not the same.
And it's who's administering the test and what's the subjectivity of the test. And if you've got a racist testing a racist, you're going to get a racist through the system.
Right. And you ask, and then people ask themselves, well, why do white people, feel so comfortable fighting back against it? Because they know the game, right?
Right.
They know the game. They know it was meant to control them, not me.
Right.
So I can fight back.
Right. Completely agree.
And all I'm saying is everybody fight back, not just the people comfortable. Fight back if you're uncomfortable. That's the only way things change.
Facts. All right. Before we jump into the main topic, I do want to hit some hit the showers topics. Up until the last two games last night in the college football playoffs, I think that there was a big argument to be made that having a bye in the playoffs is not a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I still honestly think that that's the case because, you know, Indiana was the only one that kind of, well, I don't know. I didn't watch the Georgia Ole Miss game, but Indiana was the only one that really kind of owned their seed and did what they were supposed to do
Right.
as a 1 seed.
Right.
But I think that there's an argument to be made there that having a bye in the first round is not helpful.
I've always said that, though.
And that we
I've
need to
always
take
said
it.
I don't want my team to not play.
Right. And then we need to take it to 16 teams.
Why? So everybody has to play?
Everybody has a first round game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you there. I don't think that a bye helps.
No.
A bye really only helps if you're banged up and you need time to recover.
Right.
But if everybody's ready to play, you're essentially wasting my adrenaline. Like
football is one of those momentum sports that, like, and and the timing in it is so ridiculous that having a month with not going game speed, like, these teams look like it was week 1. Like, the inaccuracy of the passing, the shittiness of the blocking, like, it just looks like it was a week 1 game. And meanwhile, it's supposed to be the most important games of the season.
I also will stand by the fact that this is not a good year in college sports in general.
Yeah.
There are no standouts.
No,
anytime you get a Mendoza Heisman, anytime you get a Mendoza Heisman with 2,200 yards, a 2,200-yard Heisman?
Right.
Are we talking serious? When you think of Joe Burrow with 5,600 yards, you didn't get half of that, but you're the best in our...
I mean, the argument would be that that's a direct result of the transfer portal and better competitiveness across the NCAA. That would be the argument to be made.
I don't think so. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is for some people. This is the one reason why I kind of don't dig being an Ohio State fan, because I feel like Ohio State is the establishment.
Oh, they are.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't like rooting for the establishment in any way, shape, or form. And there are certain, and the only reason why I say that are there are certain teams that the NIL, the transfer portal just will not not and that's your Ohio States, your Alabamas, your LSUs.
They were already doing it.
Right. Like, it doesn't matter. Now you just made it even for all the other teams.
Right.
But they always had that's why I'll always be hard on teams like Bama, LSU, Ohio State. You have professional organizations in college sports.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear you whining and complaining about competition. There shouldn't be any. The only competition should be when you run into one of those 4 teams: Bama, LSU, Georgia, Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? If it's not one of those, that's the establishment. Those are the people that get
they
all
definitely
of
are.
the
They're
biggest...
definitely the evil empire.
Yeah, I get all the perks of this while acting like it's an even playing field for all.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I say saying is absolute trash.
I have said that since jump. I am with
trash. And you know how hard I was going on Will Howard. He's worse than Will Howard. He is trash. He's absolute garbage.
And he's going to be our quarterback for the next 2 years.
No, he won't. No, he won't. Well, I don't know. Ryan Day, you never know.
He might be.
Ohio State's weird like that, though, because they'll do shit like, say, JT Barrett's one of the best. He was trash. That nigga was trash. The only reason why y'all say that is because he stayed around for 6 fucking years, racking up stats.
Which is my take on Travion Henderson as well, but
nah, Travion's proven everybody I was exactly who I said I was.
Yeah,
y'all just wasn't watching.
To mature. He was there for 12 years, man. I'm pretty sure he took a redshirt COVID year on top of a normal redshirt.
You might be right, but his was unfortunate circumstance.
I mean, I get it.
Him wasn't because he was never not good enough. It was always an unfortunate injury towards the back end of your season, and you're like, well, can't go this year.
Right.
Oh, I got hurt again. Can't go
this
year.
My running joke was that he was never even the best back on the team.
I always thought he was the best back.
thought
He
he was
just
better than
couldn't.
Jenkins?
He couldn't stay healthy. Is the issue? That's why
That's
I always
fair.
said I'm taking
Fair.
Judkins over Henderson because he can't stay healthy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's been doing pretty damn good over there.
Amazing, amazing. He said, "I heard every one of y'all.
That motherfucker.
I heard every one of you talking shit, bitch." That's what he been saying. Because he been balling out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And then of course Malcolm gave me the Fly Eagles Fly on Sunday. Here's the flip side. We have no kicker, which is weird. I mean, we were already on a backup kicker. And we brought in another one because our backup got out.
Y'all picked him up in the practice squad?
Yeah, something like that. And then the only one, I mean, he's as bad as Fielding is for Ohio State. And then, you know what? At the end of the game, I'll take the loss if we're going for the win. If we're going for 2 and we could have tied it with an extra point, I'll take that loss. Because Josh makes that throw 99 times out of 100.
Right. No, I always rather take the L trying
Right.
than take the L playing it safe. Nah, go for it.
Right.
Go for it. If we're here,
we're here.
Might as well go for it.
No doubt. So
I get it.
All right. The Bills will beat the Jets this week with their backup, and it'll be fine. Josh will take one snap, and then Mitch Trubisky will come in.
Right. But y'all don't have it outright yet. Well, no,
yes,
Pat's
we do.
got it.
We've clinched. We don't have the division, but we clinched.
Right. Yeah. I know y'all got the spot. The Pats got the division, don't they?
Yeah. Unless they manage to lose to the Dolphins.
Right.
Which isn't going to happen.
I couldn't see it.
So
listen, Stefan came back like, I got a baby on the way, motherfuckers. You know who my baby mom is? I gotta bring in that cash. I gotta bring in that cash.
Well, his
she
baby
like
mom's
nice
who?
things.
Is
Cardi
it
B?
Cardi. I couldn't remember if it was Cardi or yeah.
She like nice things. I gotta get this incentive bread. Pass me the ball. Fucking Drake, I said pass me the ball.
Some other major star is Sierra.
Russell Wilson.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sierra looked like she could still get it at the New Year's Eve thing. I'm just saying. She was out of breath doing all her songs, but he's gonna stop.
You almost had me saying something.
Let me see you 1 2 step.
I'll just say I bet she's great at what she does.
That's fair.
I'll say that.
Yeah, that seems like the politically appropriate way to say that.
Yeah,
no getting canceled in 2026. Oh man!
I'll say that.
Well, we've got to come up with 24 spots.
24
spots to do a bingo card.
How specific do we have to get?
Well, I think we've got like you saying insurance. We got to be more specific than that.
Oh, I didn't say insurance. I said that he'll get rid of property taxes.
There you go.
Yeah, I said property taxes he'll get rid of.
Here's a clarifying question. Is it something that he says or something that he actually does? Because that motherfucker says a lot of shit that doesn't ever actually happen.
Right. I think it'll be both.
Okay.
Because again, it gives the illusion that you're helping the people. But how many homeowners out there are going to benefit from that, and how many private industry companies that own the homes that would benefit greater?
Yeah. All right. Here's one for you. Let's see, 2026. I was gonna go another Trump impeachment, but that seems like a guarantee, and it won't happen until after the midterm. So,
See, that's how I asked how specific we have to be, because I was gonna say, like, if I was just being general, I would say an infrastructure collapse. But
okay, I can go with that, like a bridge.
Yeah,
you gotta
for
say
sure,
bridge or a bridge. All
Yeah,
right.
but I don't know. That's why I said I don't. I'm not
Like
gonna say like
major,
Golden Gate Bridge
major,
collapse.
but major city bridge collapse.
Right, for sure.
All right. All right. Let's see.
By there's definitely gonna be another great flood of some sort.
Major flooding.
Yeah, like a Katrina type situation. Not necessarily hurricane, but you know what I mean. The
Yeah,
flood will take place. I just,
but it's got to be somewhere. It's got to be somewhere where it's not expected. Like saying a flood in New Orleans, like this shit floods every year.
Right. Yeah. No, I would say I would more so say it would have to be somewhere like California.
Okay. California flooding. Let's see.
Yeah, it would have to be somewhere like California or Florida.
See, Florida doesn't feel fair either because it's always. But let's see. What about something in the world of sports?
In the year of 2026.
Within the 2026 calendar year. So you could go NBA, you could go Super Bowl, you could go
I think
Stanley Cup.
Jamaica. I think Jamaica takes an event at the Winter Olympics.
Okay, I like it.
I say that to say, somebody out of the blue that you wouldn't expect, like a country like Barbados or
Yeah.
that you wouldn't expect had ever seen snow to shred on a snowboard. And
So do you want me to take it up a level and say Caribbean country takes gold at Winter Olympics?
let's do that. That
All
would be
right.
perfect. I think you summed it up for me. I think you summed my thought basically.
All right.
I mean, but does Caribbean include Africa?
No, but it's like Atlantic Ocean off our coast, off Mexico's coast.
Because I think Africa would fall into one of those as well. Like somebody that you don't have snow. How the fuck are you winning the
Yeah.
Winter Olympics? Like somebody along those lines is what I'm getting at.
All right. Maybe we have those as an interchangeable one.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be like black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it could be like an Asian country, like a Laos or like how the fuck are y'all winning this?
Let's see. Who's recently retired that could make a comeback? All right, here's one for you. Aaron Rodgers starts a game in the 2026 season opener.
I agree. That's a good one. I agree with that. Did he say he was retiring though?
No, but he's got to be. All
I
right,
don't
well then it's
know.
up. Then it's a toss up, and we'll
Yeah, I
see what
don't know.
happens.
You might be shooting fish in a barrel there, because Aaron might be like, I didn't say I was going anywhere, sir.
All right. Let's see. Something else long shot sports wise.
Um, is Coco Golf still the youngest tennis champ?
I don't know. Think we get somebody younger?
Yeah. I could see that. I could see somebody coming out and breaking that as a younger than she was to win it all.
So new youngest major tennis star.
Yeah. Because I think she was, 16 when she won her first major? So I could see somebody like just turning 16 getting it. I don't think that they'll even let you compete below 16, but I think it's going to be a matter of how far into
close? Yeah,
16 was
16.
she.
All right.
Uh-huh.
What fashion trend makes a comeback?
Bell bottoms.
Bell bottoms?
For sure, bell bottoms. We've been in the skinny era for a long time now, and you're starting to see kids wear a lot baggier clothes.
Yeah,
I think you're going to see the
baggyer's coming
bell
back.
bottoms.
I agree. Baggier's coming back.
They're already doing platforms with the big toe boots, so bell bottom seems like inevitably to be next.
All right. Let's see. Anything else in the realm of fashion?
I think we get one of our biggest blows, not blow as in bad, but blow as in blow ups of conscious rap movement.
Okay.
Like I think you see a comeback to like the Commons and the Nas's and all that. I think we see an explosion of conscious rap, because you even have like rappers that have been doing what they doing saying that they recognize the danger in it. You know what I'm saying? So the next step is changing it all together and getting back to the roots of it all.
All right. I like that. I can get behind that.
I'm trying not to be like depressing,
right?
but we know there's going to be a mass shooting of some sort.
That's you might as well put that as the free space.
That's what I was about to say. I don't think that. I honestly think that
I'm gonna go ahead and put that free space mass shooting.
I honestly think that
the political commentary.
we're a little over a year out from like a political uprising.
Yeah.
I don't think that would take place in 26 unless they did something very drastic to push the people. I think that more so bubbles over by 27 type shit.
Okay.
I think this year the people expect hope. You know what I'm saying? I think they've been beat up the last 4 or 5 years, so they're expecting something to change. So they're gonna wait it out to see if this takes place.
Right.
If it doesn't, and 27 comes along, now we're waiting to see how long it takes for them to make their own change.
Okay. What about this? Terrorist attack / false flag.
That's a free space.
You think that's a free space? We haven't had one in the U.S. in a while.
What you mean? It depends on what you count. You could say Charlie Kirk was that.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think it was, but I could, mainly because I think that's an inside job. But
I mean, but that would be the same false thing flag, in my opinion.
Right. All right.
And you could say it's still an act of terror because it's to incite unrest in the people. It's to split the people, which it did down the middle. Them planes crashing on 9/11 didn't just terrorize the World Trade, that terrorized the entire country.
That's fair. All right. Let's see. What about a major breakthrough?
I think there's some sort of covered up extraterrestrial contact.
Okay.
Like kind of like how that happened with the Mexican family in Vegas, where the contact happened and they disappeared type shit. I think that there's something along those lines that takes place where basically the evidence gets a little too damning and we gotta send the men in black out to cover it up type shit.
All right.
Definitely DEP laser burning of some place with natural resources that the government's trying to get to.
I'm gonna put wildfire /
yeah,
lasers.
Definitely that.
Let's see. All right, we gotta circle back to something fun. Dr. Dre drops a new album.
You finally get the Chronic 3?
The Chronic 3.
I think that was to make up for the Aaron Rodgers spot that you did. Because now you shooting fish in the ocean, baby.
Well, I was going to say that the free space should be that the Bills don't win a Super Bowl. But...
No, that's just personal. That's just a personal vendetta that you have that you want to put pen to paper
Here's
on.
one for you. GTA 6
does not release.
Does not release? Does it have a release date?
They pushed it back from May to November, the last I heard.
Oh, then I think we got to say that it does release.
You think?
Yeah, for the space. It's got to have a little more of a toss-up. Does not feels too easy. Does feels like we could steal, we could get one here.
I don't want just one line. I want the whole board. Yeah, no, I don't think. I definitely don't think it. I don't think it releases. I think if anything, it'll release at 1/1/27.
Okay.
You know, like at midnight on New Year's, GTA is gonna drop for you.
Yeah. What about this one? Circling back to sports. College football changes its playoff format because the 1 through 4 seeds have done so poorly the last 2 years.
The only thing the only reason why I don't immediately jump on board is because usually when you get changes,
yeah, they're a couple years
you
out.
hear the chirpings of it coming before it lands.
I was kind of going the same way,
and we haven't heard it. So if I don't think you're wrong. I just think that it may not. This year may be too soon.
So maybe it's not implemented this year, but maybe it is announced.
The announced, I could get with that. Yeah, I could get with that. We'll at the very least start hearing the chirpings of it this year.
All right. Let's see what else we got. What's another game that we've been waiting forever for? What about your no, that finally came out. Let's see. There's another
the only other game that's kind of anticipated that I hear about is the college basketball.
Yeah.
They brought back the college football. Now you hear people wanting the basketball back.
Which that's doable if they're already working on it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the easiest to do. All you're taking is the shell of 2K and putting it in.
If 2K has the rights,
then you just do the shell of Live of NBA Live. Either way, you have the structure is easily accessible.
All right, college basketball game.
I mean, I'm not interested like that, but
no, me either. Let's see.
But I definitely remember we used to play it, but
yeah,
it wasn't a main goal of our.
Right.
We was more like the PGA Tour and
yes, PGA. That was my shit. Tiger Woods.
they brought that back too.
They did.
It's fucked up though, because now they give you the opportunity to select which stick you use to hit.
Okay.
And I couldn't remember which one was the original, and I think I selected the wrong one.
Gotcha.
But I can't switch it back, so I just stopped playing it.
Gotcha. Oh, there's one for you. A new Fight Night drops.
Yeah, I mean, they said, I think you're right, because they said that there was one that was supposed to drop December of 25, and they didn't do it. So I'm thinking you are correct. It should be this year.
All right. Fight Night releases.
I would love that. Even though they say that that's just going to be a copy and paste
I mean, probably.
They're saying that they're not really doing anything to change the old game. They're just adding in the newer fighters and re-releasing it. Which I'm sure they'll change certain things, but
yeah, they got to justify $60, but
right. But the question is it as good as it could have been?
True.
We haven't having a boxing game since 2010.
No, you got your other game last year. It was like I almost put that back on the list, but you got it.
Oh, the Undisputed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I don't even think that counts really, just because it's indie.
Okay.
You know, like it'd be different. I guess what I'm saying is there hasn't been a major playing
a AAA title.
Exactly. Indie, they can make any indie game every year they wanted to, but I'm looking for EA to drop the.
Yeah. Fair. All right. Let's go Discovery. Major discovery that happens next year.
I mean, we know it's not nuclear fission. They smoking all them motherfucking researchers, so it definitely can't be that.
So it's
or
not
maybe
cold. It's not cold fusion.
Or maybe we're that close that maybe that's the breakthrough.
I'm gonna put it cold fusion breakthrough.
Did you see that clip I sent about the Ibrahim Torre?
Yes. He's a global terrorist, but he's never left.
He said, how is he terrorizing by global? Oh, he got his guns. He said he don't even have weapons to terrorize anybody global. Oh, wait a minute. If he don't give y'all what y'all want, y'all are terrorized. Y'all are terrorized globally. He was right. That's absolutely correct.
That's spot on. Let's see.
I say that to say I do think that conflict increases.
Conflict, yeah.
I think there's another rape of Africa. And I could see that being either this year or next year.
External conflict.
Right. Like I see Africa doing their best to organize, but I see all the powers that be the United States, France, England, China, all them trying to pull them in so many different ways. You get another pillaging of Africa, so to speak.
Yeah. All right, I've got one that I'm gonna put on the list that I kind of don't want to, because I don't want to speak it to the world, but I think we lose one of the Star Trek captains.
As far as passes away, from age,
I think William Shatner or Patrick Stewart, probably Shatner. But
Patrick Stewart's looking very feeble himself now, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
So, just loss of Star Trek captain.
Damn.
End of a generation.
Damn. All right. I was about to say to infinity and beyond, but that's Buzz Lightyear, isn't it? That's the wrong space guy.
You knew it was Buzz Lightyear.
I didn't.
Oh, man. Let's see. All right. I might have to go another nerd one for my people out there.
Yeah, you're going to have to cover them.
The new Star Wars movie breaks 750 million at the box office. Because I don't think it'll break 500. So 750 is the stretch. Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, I honestly think the days of all that are over.
I am with you, because I think it's not being written correctly.
No, that's why I think that I don't think you'll ever have.
Maybe we just keep it at 500 million.
Yeah, because it has to be a very big deal for it to be above 500.
And I don't think it will be.
Yeah, I think all of the diehards have kind of lost a little faith in what they're able to do, and the recent shit hasn't been good enough to bring on any new fans.
Completely agree.
So you have the same old regular diehards that are trying to support, and they like, I know it's not gonna be good, and then you end up them saying it was all right. That was the best. That was the best possible outcome. Would be that was all right.
Yeah.
But you'll never get that was amazing again.
Yeah.
I don't think you get that in general. Like, it sounds bleak to say, but like across the board, as far as entertainment goes, I don't think you get amazing.
No, I think that
It's
you have flashes of it with things like Stranger Things.
right.
That finale was phenomenal. If you
It
haven't watched
was.
it yet, but that one was phenomenal. And they
Wait,
did
did
what I
I?
always like, which is they wrapped up all the individual stories, which was really
Right.
cool. And the way they did it was really cool. So, but I mean, I feel the same way about the House of the
It was.
Dragon, even though not everybody likes it as much as they like Game of Thrones. So, to your point, maybe.
I don't think that it's over, to be honest.
Oh, House of the Dragon's not over
Oh
yet.
no, I meant Stranger
Stranger
Things.
Things, you think
I
they'll
don't
do a
think it's
spinoff?
over.
Or do you
I don't.
think they'll wait a few
I'll think
years and bring them
they'll wait a
back?
few years and bring them back. Like, is it a reunion season, like a half season
Like a
thing,
requel
or
kind of deal, yeah.
right? Or they'll use it to introduce the
The
next
next
generation
generation.
of who fights the shit.
Because they
Because
do kind of they tee it up with the younger generation
playing D and
playing
D in the
D&D.
basement,
Yeah. So you
and
did
then
see
you
it.
see, it was just like Will being gay. You saw that
Right.
coming, right? Like, I knew that it would be easier for her to fake her death than it
Yeah.
would be for her to just.
Yeah. Just let go.
I see, and it was crazy too, because at the end when he was explaining it to him after the D&D game, and he was like, they had those things pointed at her, so she couldn't have been. I noticed that
I did
when it
too.
was
Well, and they did that on
going on,
purpose, right? They
right?
set it
Like,
up. Yeah.
you know what's happening here. Like,
Yeah.
you can see what's about to happen here. So if she, quote unquote, got away, of course there's going to be a reason for her to come back.
Right. No, I agree. I agree. I just like that she was on Luke Skywalker's island at the end. It was
Mm.
when Mike was
When he
telling the
said a beautiful
story.
place, she
Right.
finds a little town in a beautiful place. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I guess that did kind of look, huh?
Yeah. Looked like the island that Luke's
Yeah,
on
I
in
guess so.
Last Jedi. All right. So we're talking Stranger Things. Let's see. What 80s trend makes a comeback?
Cocaine.
Did it ever leave?
Yeah. Well, they
Okay.
tried to, they started putting fentanyl and shit in it, scaring people away.
Cocaine makes a comeback.
I was just joking, but I mean,
I was kidding.
that was points for that. He get points for that. That was well timed.
I thought so.
And it hits on multiple levels.
It does.
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll take cocaine makes a
I
comeback
mean,
off.
the only reason why I wouldn't be willing to keep it up there is, to your point, I don't think it ever went away enough to
Right,
come back.
to consider it a comeback.
Right.
We're going LL on this and don't call it a comeback.
Right. Yeah, you couldn't call cocaine a comeback because people never stopped. Bell bottoms though, people stopped. They quit bell bottoms cold turkey. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just gone. One day they were here, next day gone.
They cut back on cocaine. Bell bottoms, cold turkey.
I think 80s big hair makes a comeback.
Yeah, I think you already see it. I think, and a lot of that comes from the
So I
black
can't use that
natural.
one
No, I wouldn't, just because the black natural movement is on a rise, where
Yeah.
you see the women wearing their hair blown out just naturally, and that is where that came from.
Right. All right. Let's see. What else in the world of entertainment?
Let me think.
Entertainment or sports?
I think there's going to be some sort of big reveal.
Big reveal.
Yeah, I don't quite know what yet. Like, I don't know if we're going to find another island or, what it's going to be, but there's going to be some sort of big reveal to how devious the elites really are, type shit.
All right.
I can't tell you what it's going to be, but it's going to be something that comes out that they're like, oh, it's worse than what we thought it was.
So elites.
I know that's pretty vague
Criminal
itself,
empire reveal.
I mean, I feel like that's in the direction, it's in the realm of. The only reason why I feel like it's a little off is that use of criminal empire. Like, I think that tells you what it was. This is going to be different because you didn't think they were criminal.
Complete gross criminal.
That may okay now.
Reveal.
Right.
All right.
Like how that Pizzagate shit and all that. I think it's something that comes out that we're like, oh, that's what y'all been doing all this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where we at? How many do we have?
We have 21 currently.
So we need 3 more.
Do you wanna go a local one?
Like local as far as
like state?
Spit it.
Ohio goes blue. Ohio elects a Democrat as
that would
governor.
be interesting. That would be interesting. But we've had Democratic governors.
It's
before.
Been a little while, but
see, Ohio is funny that we can elect Democrat. Almost Ohio is almost what you would want the entire thing to be.
Yes, where it can flip.
Right, where even the Republicans will vote blue if they see it fit.
Right,
but
they don't
still have their values.
If they're too racist towards Vivek Ramaswamy, Dr. Amy Acton will win.
Listen.
All right, so Ohio governor goes blue. Let's see. We need another fun one. Anything out in the chat?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
We got 3 more. We can come up with 3.
Is 2026 going to be the highest recorded year of people who didn't file taxes?
I like it. 2026, 2025 tax payment refusal. So 2025 tax payment refusal rate spike. We'll make it specific.
I think that's...
All right, what about something AI related? China deploys their AI robot army somewhere. Or any government.
No, you were right. If it'd be anybody, it'd be China. Because if it's not China, it's America. If it's not America, it's Russia. And Russia has too big of an ego. I think they believe in, like, they're still capable. We don't need...
I also think that terrain-wise, Russia might be a little harder to manage than the other two.
Well, no, because Russia would have been the ones who
were sending
them
them somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll put China deploys AI robot army. The chat says the president admits he has dementia. Won't ever admit it.
I don't think he would admit it. I don't think they would allow him to admit it.
Right. However, that does pose the 25th Amendment question.
What?
Does J.D. Vance and the Republican-controlled Congress implement the 25th Amendment to remove Trump from office and name J.D. Vance president?
Nah.
No?
I don't think they're behind J.D. Vance like that.
I think J.D. is more controllable than Trump is.
But I don't think he's likable. I
don't disagree, which is why you can use him for the next 3 years until the next election and get whatever
that's what I'm saying. I think that people are willing to put up with less or with more
from
to deal
Trump
with
then.
Trump. But JD, we don't like you anyway.
Right.
You aren't who we voted for.
You're a flip-flopper anyways.
Right. So if you start trying to do Trump shit, you're going to piss me off.
Right.
I dealt with Trump because I watched him growing up. I know who Trump. I don't know you.
I don't know you.
That's what I think you get from the Republicans. Like, you're not my president.
All right.
And that ironically could be what brings us all together.
It could be.
Because it's like, see, we've been saying that. Now you get it. And they like, maybe.
Maybe. All right. You said no to that one. Let's see.
Yeah, no, I don't think JD can put. Now, do they try it? Maybe, but I don't think he doesn't have it to pull it off.
Well, I mean, the way to do it then would be to. I'm trying to remember how it would go. Oh, but Mike Johnson's still the Republican House leader. I was gonna say because I think that's third in line as the Speaker of the House.
I don't know.
But you invoke the 25th Amendment, you get rid of Trump, you exit JD Vance, but then you have Mike Johnson, so it just still doesn't get them anybody. I do like putting that one on there, though.
And then another thing is, you got to also understand that a lot of the reason that people like Trump is because he's not, quote unquote, a politician. So
right.
now you mean you're going to put another politician back in?
Another
nah,
deep
we're not having
stater
that
in there?
Yeah,
no.
You know the Reds ain't having that. They're going to be like, fuck nah.
Fair. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, and I can't get behind putting Trump removed from office by anything other than that. All right. Let's see. Scientific breakthrough. Or something major.
Scientific breakthroughs are hard because right as they're being broken through, something tragically happens to so like we could be on the cusp of 200 scientific breakthroughs a year that get halted by
shadow forces.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We need one more, Cliff. Then we'll have to do our audit to see if there's any that need to be more specific or something else.
Let's see. What's happening this year?
I got one. Orcas attack people, not just boats.
Are they not doing that?
No. Orcas are like notoriously people friendly until they started going after boats. The boats were just the warning shot. Something in the ocean. We could do, new oceanic species discovered.
I don't know. I can always get behind that, but
Megalodon comes back. We spot Megalodon.
That actually could be as well. I mean, I'm definitely behind the new aquatic species.
That's almost too much.
Yeah, because that's,
there's a lot of ocean on this planet.
You can't kill God.
The ocean is the most unexplored places on the planet.
You can't kill God. God's the only inventor that you can't silence. You know what I'm saying? I put it there and I invented it. So what you gonna do about it?
All right, we could go a little dark. Some sort of another global pandemic. Although rumor has it that's not till 2030, so
right. What would constitute as a global pandemic?
Anything that gets classified.
So like that Ebola shit would have been
it could have been. It has to get to a certain mass before it's classified as that. What
I
else?
mean, I wouldn't be against that.
You wouldn't
Just
be
because
against
I feel like that's, I mean, I think that those are just methods of control.
Yeah.
When shit starts bubbling up a little bit too much, release something that's going to get everybody back in the crib and scared.
All right. Well,
Because
you
I feel
had
like that whole time frame, it was bubbling up to a little tension point, and then out comes COVID, and everybody shuts the fuck up.
Yeah. I was gonna go. What about another like Trump policy announcement? Now, whether it happens or not, I don't know. But like
What is a Trump policy?
like the no tax on tips, like that kind of stuff. Whether it happens.
Okay, okay.
So we're saying proposal.
Mm-hmm.
This one I don't think you could implement until the following year. Trump proposes to eliminate the income tax.
You think?
I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something else that's like a stretch goal.
I mean, I don't think, and then I also kind of feel like it's piggybacking off of the property tax.
All right, that's fair.
Um,
But it could be two different spaces because they're not the same thing.
no, but that's now you're giving a little too much. You think that they're
All right.
willing to give all that? I don't.
I actually don't think they make that much from the average American citizen on taxes anyway.
I don't think so. But it also it's I mean it's a part of the budget, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Because if there's
True.
what 3.4 billion people or so, you know, in the country,
Right.
and half of them are paying $1,000 a year, that goes a long way
True.
to
That's true. That's true. All right. Let's see. I don't know.
Yeah, it is getting tough, huh?
Documentary on something is released.
Well, you know, 50 Cent's been doing this thing, man, so I don't see him stopping anytime soon. I think that's pretty safe to say.
That's
That
a safe
does,
bet too.
yeah. I don't know if 50 is going to be as easily silenced as a lot of these other directors.
Fair.
That nigga sees shit coming.
Ooh. Does the Odyssey come out next year?
What's that? Oh, the Matt Damon joint? Yeah.
Odyssey movie release.
What you got? What you thinking?
I'm thinking another box office prediction since we only have one on there.
For the Odyssey?
Yeah.
What is that? Is that based on the book? What is okay.
Homer and the Odyssey. Yeah. Greek mythology or the easy one there is $1 billion because I think it'll cross $1 billion. The question is, does it push into like the 1.5 or the 2?
See, I'm more so to be the contrarian on this one.
Yeah.
Because I think it's the age-old question
It's
that,
a Nolan
you know,
movie though, and he hasn't missed yet. And he's one of the few like quote unquote people that could be involved with a movie that get people out no matter what.
Well, see, here's the thing about this is what I'll say.
All right.
I think this is that question that blew up last year where they was asking white men, how often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Yep.
Black people didn't understand that. I still kind of can't grasp what that was. You know what I'm saying? Like, what exactly were you saying, and why were so many white men? Like, I think about it all the time. Why? What? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
I would not answer that question the same way. Honestly, I think that's just a trend thing, but whatever.
But I say that to say that there are only certain people who are aware of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
And then the people like me who knows where it came from saying, is that from the book? Am still not interested enough to want to see it. So you're going to get all those white men that were like, I think about the Roman Empire every day that go to see it but I think you're gonna be drastically disappointed when you're like, oh, it wasn't that many
Nobody
white
else.
men that think about the Roman Empire every day.
Nobody else came out for it.
Right. And
I think
the trailer looks weak. It's not enough to, as far as my culture goes.
that's
We
fair.
like movies like that, but it has to be flashy. There has to be death. You're following burning flames, and like, we don't give a fuck about none of that. That doesn't touch our core like it does.
I am curious to see how you feel about it closer to the movie coming out.
No, I mean, of course, that's the whole point of, the box office shit, to try to get more people on board with the snowball effect.
Right.
But I just think there's a vast difference between a story of Leonidas and the 300 and a story of the Odyssey. And the Odyssey means you're deeper involved into that culture, is why we don't get that deep into the culture to care about your mystical stories. Right. We want to know what really happened. Fuck what you believe took place.
It's mythology, but yeah, I hear you.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, most black people don't get into mythology like that. So it's not as interesting.
Here's the flip side, is that we haven't had a swords and sandals movie in a long time.
That always gets me. I'm always on board for that. But for some reason, like I said, the trailer just doesn't capture me. It seems like it's going to be a political movie. Like, more than it is.
I think that's Nolan. One, I don't think it will be. Two, I think that's Nolan's, like, stylistic.
Follow what I mean by politics. I don't necessarily mean that it'll be like governments talking and shit. I mean more so you're giving me the mythology behind the belief, as opposed to the power of our forces clashing.
Yeah.
And that's where the mist comes into play, because it's like, I don't really care about the mythology, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you call to for strength. I want to see the strength.
Yeah. No,
I want to see Samson and his long hair. I don't care what he believed to get that strong.
I think you'll see. Well, I don't know. I think you'll see enough of that going into the movie that you'll change your opinion on whether or not you want to see it.
It could be. That could be the case. And you know me, like, I'm more so interested in that kind of shit than a lot of people I know.
Yeah.
But even that seems like you're going a little too far. You know what I mean?
No, I hear what you mean.
Like, even with, like, the whole Wrath of the Titans and Clash of the Titans, like, even that was like, kind of missing me. I don't care about the gods falling from heaven and...
Well, and that's the thing, is that I think Nolan will have a very realistic take on it. Because that's his style. Like, the Batman movies that he did were the
Dark
most
Knights
realistic, gritty.
Those were the only ones I really liked.
Yeah.
Well, not even really liked, because I never, and this is going to sound crazy to a lot of people, but I've never sat through a whole Batman movie.
Other than those three?
Well, no, back in the day, like, what was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito and Poison Ivy? I did go to the movies with my mom and my cousins and them to see that, but that wasn't my pick.
Since then.
Yeah, and even that was their pick. I just came along. Even Dark Knight, that's a 3-hour movie. I don't think I've seen the whole thing. I've seen pieces of it.
Yeah. Watch this pencil disappear.
But I don't know.
All right, Cliff, we got to come up with one more then, dude.
One more?
Unless we want to go the Odyssey and go box office on it.
I mean, you can do that. I just, like I said, I'm going to go contrarian, and I'm going to say the under.
All right, how about we do it as this? The Odyssey makes less than $1 billion in theaters.
But
Oppenheimer, which was the most boring fucking movie ever, made over $1 billion at the theater.
Did it? I didn't see that either, but excuse me. Then that kind of makes me feel like maybe they could pull something out the...
I think it crosses $1 billion, period.
Yeah, because when you put it in perspective like that, like something, I mean, it's a nuclear bomb, and it elicits fear, like a fear of the current reality, but
it was also that one was political, like behind the scenes.
Right. But you knew that whole movie was going to be that.
Yeah.
people were going to that to be
For that.
prepared for that. This may be something where I wasn't prepared for all of the whimsical shit that took place. I thought it was going to be more war.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you put it in perspective like that, I mean, it could break $1 billion.
I feel like that's a easy.
I remember people saying how, popular Oppenheimer was, but I didn't think it was that. Like, I didn't think it went over $1 billion. So you might be right. I didn't.
And I think people are done with Marvel, which is its competition. I think people are overall done with DC.
Which is whose competition?
I think this movie in particular, it being more mystical, fantasy, whatever, I think it competes with superhero movies.
Okay.
All right.
I interpreted that differently.
Yeah.
I immediately thought can't compete with Marvel because it's not a series led this is
Marvel
one-on-one.
Is also on its. I mean, Marvel has a Spider-Man movie coming out next year.
I feel like Star Wars competes with Marvel.
Yeah, I agree. I feel
like that
honestly
would be a direct rival.
That's the reason why Solo didn't do well, was because Avengers came out like 2 weeks later.
I also think that there is overlap in the fandom as well, though.
I agree. Considering there are Star Wars Marvel comics, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I guess so. I never thought about it like that. So did we go Odyssey?
Odyssey over $1.5 billion. Just so that's a stretch goal.
I'm comfortable with that.
All right. You want to do the playback?
Do the playback. Run it back. What we got? Oh, that was good.
All right, number 1. Trump eliminates property taxes. Number 2, major city bridge collapses. Number 3, California or Florida flooding. Number 4, a Caribbean country takes gold at the Winter Olympics, or an African country takes gold at the Winter Olympics. Number 5.
I feel like there's a better way to word that. Keep going. I'm going to think about it.
All right. Number 5, Aaron Rodgers starts a game in the NFL in 2026.
Yeah, I feel like that could be a school or a mass shooting. That could be a free space.
I don't think he does. He'll be hurt before he gets there. It could happen too.
We don't know. He's done a good job the last 2 years staying strong.
Number 6, a new youngest major tennis star. Number 7, bell-bottom jeans make a comeback. Number 8, the conscious rap movement increases. Number 9, our free space, mass shooting. Number 10, extraterrestrial contact. Number 11, wildfires / lasers. Number 12, Dr. Dre drops The Chronic 3. Number 13, GTA 6 comes out. Number 14, college football announces changes to the playoff format. Number 15, college basketball releases a video game. Number 16, Fight Night comes out. Number 17, we have a breakthrough in cold fusion. Number 18, there's increased external conflict in Africa. Number 19, for my geeks out there, loss of a Star Trek captain, either Shatner or Stewart. Number 20, Mandalorian and Grogu grosses over $500 million.
Wait, what was that?
That's the Star Wars movie that's coming out that we had like a 10-minute conversation on.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You never said the name of it. That's why I didn't. Okay.
I did, but it was in the deep. Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Number 21, an elite gross criminal behavior reveal.
Yep.
Number 22, Ohio governor goes blue. Number 23, 2025 tax payment refusal rate spikes. Number 24, China deploys an AI robot army somewhere in the world. And number 25, The Odyssey goes over $1.5 billion at the box office.
I'm trying to think of how to word that Winter Olympics joint. Like
Why don't we just call it a gold medal, a gold medal that you can believe.
What's that?
Because you know some people say they know they can't
The
believe.
bobsled team. Jamaica got a bobsled team.
That's what it is. It's a gold medal by You Can't Believe.
But I think that still we just came full circle and wrapped it back around to a Caribbean. I'm just saying
it's an unbelievable gold medal win. So it opens it up. That's the intent.
Yeah, I understand what you're getting at. I guess I'm just thinking like a snow dominant area.
No, I know. That's why, but I think that's how this one covers it all. So winter gold medal, You Can't Believe. And that's all it says. And I can put in like parentheses, warm weather country.
Do that. Yeah, do that. Because I guess what I'm thinking is if somebody was to find the sheet and be playing bingo themselves, that would make I'm gonna
find a bingo card generator where I can drop all of these in and it'll produce like 32 different versions of it. Mm-hmm.
I would think somebody would see that and be like, oh, they're cool. They're talking about cool runnings. They didn't mean the Philippines is going to win the...
That's fair. Well, we always have the tape we can roll back, Cliff, to get a detailed explanation of what the fuck you mean here.
But if I had to guess, I would say Jamaica.
Which takes us truly full circle back to how this one started.
If I had to guess, they've done it before.
Oh man! All right,
they got the belief.
You like our bingo card?
Yeah, I think it's decent.
We got to remember, we've got to come back to this next year.
Now that's your job.
The season 8 premiere, we need to come back to the 2026 bingo card to see if we won.
You know I ain't gonna remember shit.
Neither will I, but
I'll be like, we did a bingo card?
We'll have to clip this one out. I'll have to go back through them a little faster.
I know you did a bingo card. Mm-hmm. What do you got? What you thinking? What's on your mind?
That's all I got. I was just gonna run through them one more time and tell AI to clip it out for me. But I'll do that on my own time. You got anything else?
Got a bobsled team.
Cold is in winter, is in snow, is in ice.
That's a classic.
Sanka, you dead man. Yeah, man.
It's a fucking classic. I might have to rewatch that. That's a classic.
Look in the mirror. Tell me what you see. I see pride. I see power. I see a badass mother who won't take no crap off of nobody. Say it again.
That motherfucker must have seen that recently.
No, it's been forever. But there are some fantastic one-liners in that movie.
That's funny.
You got anything else for us?
Nah, 2026. Love everybody.
Love everybody. Do us a favor. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell an enemy. Tell them to troll. And with all that, peace out, fools.